Next one I got is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's probably like my third or fourth favorite movie of all time. It stars Edward Furlong and Frank Langella. It is Brain Scan, and Edward Furlong plays a character where he obsessed with horror films, and he gets an ad in a Fangoria magazine for a new video game that's interactive, and he orders it, plays the game, and it puts him in the perspective of a serial killer. And he goes through and chooses a weapon and actually kills someone in the game. And the next day, it turns out that the murder, or that the guy he murdered it was all real, and that he actually murdered the person. And the character from the video game actually comes out of the game and forces him to play more parts of it and kill more people until the very end. Really, really good horror film. If you haven't seen it, guys, check out Brain Scan. Next one I got was used at a flea market. It was only like 50 cents. I didn't have the movie itself, and I've always wanted to see it, but it's Cocoon, and it's got like stickers and stuff that were stuck up here, which I hate when people do that. But again, it's only 50 cents, and I looked at the disc and it wasn't scratched, so oh well. Next one I picked up from Big Lots for like $3. There's a lot of people have been talking about Big Lots deals because you can get tons of movies for like $3 really cheap. They got 976 Evil. They only had a few copies of it, so I went ahead and picked it up before anybody else did. Okay, the next movie is Idle Hands with Devon Sawa, knowing from Final Destination. I really enjoyed Idle Hands. Seth Green is great in this movie. It's pretty much a really classic horror comedy. It's kind of lost. People really don't talk about this movie much anymore. Probably because Devon Sawa doesn't act anymore, hardly. If he does, I don't know what it is. He went from like Idle Hands to Final Destination to Idle Hands to something like that. He did both those movies. Don't know the order of them. And then he did like the Eminem video, Stan, and now he doesn't do anything. I still think he's a good actor though. Next up is Deadly Friend. I think I talked about this in the last DVD update I did. I can't remember, so here it is again. Oh well. Deadly Friend, Wes Craven's. Still haven't seen it yet. Haven't had time. I've heard it's a really bad movie, but I like bad movies. Next has one of the greatest lines ever. It's John Carpenter's "They Live," and it's the line that's "You came here to kick ass or chew bubblegum or something, and I'm all out of bubblegum." I can't remember the exact line, but oh well. You all know what I'm talking about. It's classic. Next up is, I know you're all going to laugh at this one, but I had the VHS of this, and the movie's okay. It's kind of silly and cheesy, but I had to pick it up just because it was so cheap. But it's Pinocchio's Revenge. I like Killer Doll movies, and what better Killer Doll than Pinocchio?